Have you ever been in a situation, my friend, where you tell yourself, oh, I want to grow, I want to learn, I want to get better, I want to experience transformation in my world? Have you been in that situation? If you've been in that situation, I'd like you to type situation in the comment section. Yay! Type it in the comments. Type it in the comments. Welcome to class. It's another beautiful day with Coach Faith, and I'm super excited having you in the room. Today's your first time stopping by. I'm your growth catalyst, your vision amplifier, your personal development coach. I like you to stay connected because in here you're going to be having a lot around learnings that has to do with your personal transformation. Now let's talk about really closing the knowledge skill gap today. The knowledge skill gap. Let's talk about it on a deeper level. The truth is, real transformation goes beyond just consuming information. Like, we live in a world today where we have a lot at our beck and call. But that notwithstanding, if we truly want to grow, if you truly want to ascend the ladder of impact, you must understand what it means to close the knowledge skill gap, right? Information alone is not transformation. I want you to know that, or type it in the comment. Just interact with information. Oh, there's one seminar there you are attending. There is this program I have to attend. It's not enough. You need a deeper perspective. You need to go deeper, right? For you to be able to experience transformation, for you to grow. Many people attend trainings, they listen to podcasts, they read books, but yet they are stuck. I've been there. I love the concept of compound effect because the more you accumulate knowledge, the more you are able to put yourself together, begin to leverage on some of the things that are not even within your conscious conditioning. Yes, I understand all of those things, but the truth is, for you to grow, skills building requires practice, requires feedback, requires iteration. Yes, it requires iteration. If you really want to ascend, you must understand that it begins from there. So let's really go deeper. How do you begin to close your knowledge gaps? Knowing fully well that we all have growth gaps in our life. Some people, it could be knowledge, some other people, it could be behavioral, it could be habit formation, it could be relational, whatever it is. That gap has to be closed. All right. Here are 4-step methodology I've been able to itemize here in my notes that you can begin to go through to ensure that you are able to begin to move forward, translate or transform all that you're interacting with into transformation. Begin to see how you can move from one level to another. The first thing is that you must choose a growth area. For example, I want to build my public speaking skills. I want to be able to read better. I want to become a powerful writer. I want to speak well. I want to negotiate better. I want to become a wonderful salesperson in my organization or to push my business forward. Whatever it is for you, do well to identify your growth gap. Know the area that you are trying to work on. Know the area that you are trying to experience growth and transformation. Choose a core growth area. By the time you're done with that, you're going to identify 3 sub-skills needed to grow in that area. For example, if yours is about public speaking, yes, in the area of public speaking, you need to learn storytelling, right? You need to learn how to start a conversation. You need to know how to possibly end your conversation with a bang. You need to learn how to be persuasive as a speaker. Whatever it is, learn. Now that we live in a digital world, possibly you need to learn how to face the camera like I'm doing right now, to talk to people, to encourage people, to teach people. Whatever area of life you want to grow in that particular niche, okay? Identify 3 soft skills that you need. For example, you also need to learn how to create your content so that it can flow based on your rhythm, based on your personality. So choosing one growth area is the first point to start when it comes to closing the knowledge gap. Secondly, you must begin to identify 3 sub skills. 3 sub skills that is needed in that area. And then the number 3 point is that you have to find a way to practice each of them. Yes, in real life. You cannot say, I want to grow, Coach Faith, I want to ascend, I want to move to the next level, and you are not practicing. You want to be a public speaker, and you don't have opportunity to speak somewhere. Then create your own platform. Start off podcasting, like I'm doing now, right? Begin to volunteer, to MC events. Start doing the work. Don't sleep on the ideas to say, oh, when I have the opportunity, when I finally get it together, I am going to begin to speak. No, find a way to practice. That is how to close knowledge gap. When you keep reading, you keep learning, you keep attending seminars, and you never get to implement, you will not go forward. The truth is, whenever I talk about learning pyramid, 10% of what you read is what you remember. That's the truth. If you want to be able to remember 90% of what you learn, what you read, you must implement. It is called kinesthetism. Yes, the doing methodology of learning. You must be able to do it. You must be able to implement it. Otherwise, you will not be able to integrate it on a deeper level. That's why your teacher learns better than you, right? Your pastor becomes more solid than you in spiritual matters because they are the one teaching you. Do you get that? That's how it works. Just check out the leaders in your industry. They do it better than you because they are always implementing. It's just like a child who has never walked before. And then the child keeps saying, yes, I know how to walk. You just take one step, it takes two steps, and then you start walking. You take one step, two steps, you start walking. Oh yeah, take it now. You've not done it before. Do you understand? Like I would always say that it is implementation that gives credence to knowledge. You must begin to practice it in real life. And number 4, record yourself. Track results. All right? Get a mentor, a peer, or someone that can help you with feedback. Like I talk about this all the time. That for you to be able to build resilience on the path of growth, on the path of learning, you must review your process. Without review, no thorough growth. Don't even begin to think about it. Without review, no thorough growth. You must begin to think about it from that light. That is the only way to ascend, my friend. So this is my thought for you today. Closing your knowledge gaps requires these 4 steps. That first of all, you are able to identify the growth areas where you want to ascend. You must be able to write down 3 sub skills that you want to practice. You must be able to find a way to practice, and then you must begin to get reviews. You must begin to get feedback. That is it. This is the voice of Coach Faith. In here, we talk about things that will move you forward. Especially if you are someone who is interested in impact, you want to be able to influence your world, your community. Stay tuned in. A lot awaits you in this community. All right? If you have not subscribed, do well to subscribe to my channel so you can keep getting powerful updates like this. I'm going to see you in my next video.